take advantage of the help that's available if you unexpectedly find yourself in bad visibility conditions. This includes electronic aids, radar, and how to work with the people in front of the radar scope. Even though you may have a good idea where you are, if you can't see the ground or very far ahead, it's not a good situation. Instrument pilots use electronic aids and publish charted procedures to descend through clouds and put themselves in landing position at airports. But this takes training you haven't had yet. It also requires coordination with air traffic control, ATC, to keep separation from other aircraft. If you find yourself trapped in a bad visibility situation, remember your first priority is to fly the airplane. Next, you need guidance through the airspace to a safe place to land. And the best place to get that is from the people who own the airspace, ATC. Radar vectoring can guide you to a safe landing, keep you separated from other aircraft, and let you keep your workload pretty much confined to the 6 basic flight instruments. In your basic LOST procedures, you learned that in a bad situation, you could use frequency 121.5, the aviation equivalent of 911. If you follow that route, you're definitely going to get a response. In fact, you may get several and need to sort them out. Eventually, though, you may be given an ATC frequency and perhaps a transponder code. You'll then find yourself talking to an ATC radar controller. Now, if you can handle a slightly higher workload, your GPS offers a slightly more direct path to the same thing. Press the nearest button here, and the screen will show a list of various nearest things. The entry for airports is blinking. Use the right outer knob to move the blinking down to here to CTR and press the enter button. The screen is now displaying the name of the nearest ATC center and several radio frequencies. Enter the first frequency in your communications radio and call them using the name shown on the screen. In this case, I'd call them Los Angeles Center. Explain your situation and do what the controller tells you to do. Keep your scan going, and remember that your first priority is always to fly the airplane. Now, obeying the controller's instructions is usually not difficult. There aren't many things you can be asked to do besides flying a particular heading and climbing to or descending to a particular altitude. Oh, and maintaining that altitude, of course. You can practice this with your instructor or safety pilot playing the role of ATC controller. Let's do this now with Cal, my safety pilot, simulating ATC. Cal, would you take the controls, please?
I've got the controls.
I have the controls.
Cessna 9er Echo Sierra, Los Angeles Center, turn left heading 340.
You'd start a turn to 340 and acknowledge by repeating the essential part of the instruction, like this. Left heading 340, Cessna 9er Echo Sierra. Now you only need to repeat the directional sense of the instruction, left, right, up, down, or maintain, and the numbers, 340, 3000, and so forth. Repeating it this way reinforces the instruction's essential elements in your memory, as well as reassuring the controller that you really are doing what he wants you to do. Now, strictly following protocol, your call sign precedes, rather than follows, the repeated information. But in a stressful situation, it makes it much more difficult to remember the new information. Repeating those numbers right away, first, will really help fix them in your mind. Where there are numbers involved, the AIM recognizes this and offers the choice of putting your call sign last. Okay, let's try some more.
Cessna 9er Echo Sierra, Los Angeles Center, descend to 3000.
Down to 3000, Cessna 9er Echo Sierra.
Cessna 9er Echo Sierra, Los Angeles Center, turn right heading 030, maintain 3000.
Right heading 030, maintain 3000, Cessna 9er Echo Sierra. And that's all there is to it. Cal, would you take the controls, please?
Okay, I have the controls.
I have the controls. Now, sometimes ATC may ask you to do something that your Skyhawk just can't do, like fly faster or climb more rapidly. And your answer in that case is simply this: Cessna 9er Echo Sierra, unable. Now, this may include things that your Skyhawk can do, but you don't feel comfortable trying, such as a descent of 1,000 feet a minute or more. If you say unable, that's it. The pilot in command has spoken. You are still the person responsible for the safety of your airplane. Don't forget the basic priority list for all flying: aviate, navigate, and communicate. First of all, you must aviate. Fly the airplane. You can't do anything unless the bird is under control. Next, navigate. If the airplane is flying, fly it to where it's supposed to be when you're able to do so. And finally, when time permits, communicate. No matter how urgent or authoritative that voice is that's demanding answers from you, its owner is down there safely on the ground. If need be, you can defer your answers until you are too.